Yo, Chaos Team, it is your host, Shadow Terios. Good vibes to you, and welcome to another Chaos stream. What is up, Matt? What is up, Spirit? What is up, Veneer? How are all of you doing today? Good to have you all here. Let's go ahead and do some shouties for my cutie Pegasus VTuber, Matt, Ed, and Eddie. I love you, boo-boo. How you doing? Matt had been playing a lot of Elder Scrolls Online again. They also did play through the 1000-Year Door Paper Mario remake. They love Destiny 2, and they love Stardew Valley, and they love some Monster Hunter. If you have not checked out their channel, please, please, please do so. They are a very talented VTuber. Keep in mind, they are say-so, so keep it PG-13 in their chat, but it's still a great time over there, and they excuse me, they do a great job modding on both my channel and our mutual friend Q2Q2's as well. So yes, please support them. And yeah, so I'm glad you're doing well, Matt. I'm glad. Sorry I was running a little bit late, even after I said I was about to start streaming. I was trying to make a small change to the system, and so I had to do that first. So yeah, I'm glad I did it though, because honestly it's a lot better and probably a lot less ear grating. So yeah, it's a small thing, but still, you know. Anyway, yeah, we're taking a little breather from Spider-Man, and we're gonna play Genshin because I am really worried about getting spoiled. I really don't want to get spoiled, and I have other things I need to work on there. We hadn't really played on stream this week, so I figured, you know what, yeah, today is the day. We're gonna get back at it, and hopefully we can get through the Archon quest, and I would like, if at all possible, to work on the Imaginarium Theater and the Spiral Abyss. And the Spiral Abyss, I will only be doing floor 11. Excuse me, because I actually already did do most of Spiral Abyss the other day on my own. And I'm only missing stars on floor 11. So yeah, we will see on that and just, you know, work on other stuff. But first things first, y'all already know I gotta get through my dailies because I haven't got it done yet. I was gonna try to get them done during the intro, and that just didn't happen. So let's go ahead and get the show on the road. All right. Yeah, I already got that meal. We're just gonna get right into it. Bum 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 bum. Pulverize these nuts. Get out of here. All right, let's see here. I hope I don't get a repeat of the last time we streamed this. Maybe that's why I didn't stream it for a while, because yeah, the last time that one random, not random, it turned out they actually did follow prior to that incident, but yeah, they came in here and was acting a straight up fool, and they caught that band hammer courtesy of Gumi, but maybe that just kind of threw me off with playing some Genshin. I don't know, and I hate it too, because I already sent that VOD to YouTube, and like they were there for too long for me to consider editing it out, so I'm just like, no, I don't know. Like, I think about it, like, would anybody give me crap if they were to watch that VOD and, you know, like I was helping this person, and I went out of my way to help them for a minute, and then they was on their bullshit, and I was like, well, what the fuck? I think I'm not gonna stress it, honestly. I'll stress it at such time where it becomes a problem. Now see, Hoyoverse, why are you doing this to me? I'm trying to take a break from Spider-Man, and this isn't helping. This is not helping at all. Nice. All right, that didn't take too long. I'm actually thinking maybe I should go ahead and do my weekly bosses first, and then we'll go into.
Thank you for Add Astro.
Bruh.
2 minutes. Ugh. Fine, whatever. Woohoo! Oh, by the way, for anyone who does play Genshin, I highly recommend you do this special event right here, because you do get some free weapons that are actually pretty decent for 2 of our new characters, which, now that I think about that, I'm going to go ahead and apply one of them to another character. Wait. Oh yeah, that did happen the other day. Not that I'm ever going to use Goro, but it was a thing that happened. So yeah, Genshin was nice enough to give us some weapons that were pretty decent for our new characters. Yeah. God, she's so cute. I can't get over how cute she is. Holy fuck. Anyway. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and get the bosses out of the way. Oh, wait. Actually, scratch that. No, there's another thing I want to get out of the way first. I want to do this. Then I should be able to get my expeditions. Then I'll do my weekly bosses. Then we'll get into the story. Yeah. Alright, did I buy... Whoop, wrong thing. Back up. I did not. I'm glad I checked.
If you ever...
Thank you, Melon! Although, also, but my rings! I need those! Can we get a shout out for the wonderful Hey Melon, who is a fantabulous VTuber slash sometimes IRL streamer who's been doing a lot of cool stuff on their channel lately. And again, Melon, thank you so much for your help during my rough time. I really appreciate it. I wish I could do more for you during your rough times, but I appreciate you. You are a true friend, and I don't care what nobody says. Are you fucking kidding me? It's still another minute? Fuck me. Ooh, playing some Rainbow Six. Okay, that's new. Okay, so I can make... What's resin in my ad? Well, thank you for that, because that gave me just enough time to where I can go ahead and do what I was waiting to do. I appreciate you. Whoa, wait a minute. There we go. Make sure all the rest of them... Alright, cool. Drink. I mean, I could have a drink, but I don't have any in my room. I can drink for you after stream? You want me to do that? Oh, hydrate. I didn't see that. My bad. Yeah, I probably should do that. Actually, hold on. Oh. Ah. Oh, thank you. Ah, some nice ice cold water is always nice. And when I say ice cold, I mean like my 100 ounce. Hey, hey, hey. Yes, thank you for the e-girl dance. I appreciate it. Hells yeah.
The Spina's on the case.
Never get tired of seeing Meme-chan. Alright, I just want to try to do something a little different today. I'm just not sure what exactly.
There's still a long road ahead.
Yeah, I'm feeling odd today. I want to switch things up a little bit. Will I possibly regret this? Maybe. We'll see. Come on out here, big boy. The animal ear girl. Which one? The new one? The kid? I haven't built her enough yet, but I'm definitely working on it. I love that kid. She's so awesome. I don't know how to play against you. No, I got you. It's funny you say that, if you are mentioning her, because when I saw her ears, I definitely thought of you, because they kind of remind me a little bit of Tanuki ears. I was like, it's a little melon.
Hi.
Hi. I want to play some Kirby. That might be something that's going to be put on the roster soon. I'm not even going to lie. There we go. Try to start working some more Dendro into the mix. There he is. Get them cores. Bow. Ow. Shit. Wrong move. There we go. Please tell me it goes through. It does! Awesome! I should have brought out Ayaka though, honestly. Because her burst definitely would have did crazy damage. Yeah. Yeah, Dendro Traveler just ain't it. And honestly, I don't know if Dendro would do but so much good in bosses, period. I don't know. I don't know enough of Dendro to really be able to comment on that. That's something I get your mommies to know better than I do. Because they love using Dendro. And you know what I thought about? I don't have Raiden Shogun to boost my freaking power. I'm an idiot. Why did I take her out of the team? I should not have done that. That was a stupid move. I should not have done it. It was not worth it to do that. Where is he? 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 Ah, fuck. You're being really annoying, you little shit. Well, okay, I say little. Oh, we gotta do this again. Okay. Yeah, this is probably the worst playthrough I've had of fighting him in a while. I'm actually really disappointed in myself, to be perfectly honest with you. I played a demo of Kingdom Hearts Aspire indie game a couple days ago. Really? That's interesting. Have to be careful though, I don't want to get in trouble. Alright, here we go. Now we'll finish it.
This one's got your name on it. A proper send-off from the speed of motion to compel.
Yeah, I guess I've never really seen the numbers of my characters because I usually, or the true number of them, because I normally always have rating in there to boost them. So, well, now I know, and knowing is half the battle. We will not do that again. Alright, I think I do need to go fight Storm Terror still, so let's go get him out the way. Wow. Wow. Man, that's what I'm saying, man. Raiden Shogun really does make a difference. She really make a difference. So yeah, let's get this all fixed up. Hold up.
Stay close and you will live. A pleasure to be working with you.
Alright, ladies. Let's get it. Rock this dragon, my queens.
Shine down.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Gotcha.
There is no escape. Take flight.
See ya. That's more like it. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're kicking with Crisco. Now I'm pretty sure I still need to fight the wolf too. So let's go take care of him. Now with him, I am gonna change things up a smidge. And pretty much the only thing I'm really changing is I'm switching out Kokomi for Jean, because having water considering, or having Hydro considering he's cryo, that's just not a smart idea. And we're gonna bring
Count me in.
Taylor Swift again. And she's got good shields. Out of my way. I don't have time to play with you. I got more pressing matters to attend to. You're nothing. You're beneath me. Pathetic fool. Yeah, I can make that. Yeah, how was the indie game? Did you like it? I don't know when I'm gonna go back to Kingdom Hearts. Like, I went through 2 so freaking... I feel like it was so fast that I got through 2, even with all the extra stuff. Like, holy fuck. But I know Dream Drop Distance is difficult. And I have to double check on if I did critical mode on that one before or not. I really don't think I did. So, I know I got my work cut out for me on that one. So, I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared to play that one. Hi, woof woof.
Illusion. Watch out! Hiya! Time for your arraignment.
Ah! But that shield went by pretty fast. Ow! My face! There we go. Alright, get a tall character. And now! But yeah, bro, I've been watching My Hero Academia. Like, shit was getting so good. I'm thinking they didn't finish the doggone anime. And I can watch the rest of the episodes. No. No. Only 13 episodes of the current season have been dubbed. And only 15 of them have been released, period. So I'm like, nah, I gotta play that waiting game. And I hate that feeling. I do not miss the feeling of waiting for anime episodes to come out. I'm just like, fuck me. It's killing me inside. Especially with where it is in the freaking series right now, I'm like, no. Like, no, don't make me have to stop here. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I'm just like, here of all places, this is where I gotta run out of episodes. Really? Really? It hurts. It hurts me to my soul. It really does. Like, I am in the struggle. I didn't mind any items. I'm so confused. Did I? Yeah, no, I didn't. I don't know how that's happening. Where it's saying that I mined 10 items today when I haven't broke a single rock today. Unless they updated to where mining items count, like something else counts for that. Cause I've noticed that lately. It's like, I didn't mine any items. Huh. Anyway, I'm not gonna trip about it right now, but I'm also sitting here like, the fuck? Anyway, alright, I think the good thing about that is I have enough resin to where I can make a single, yup, perfect. So now I got a full 5. Legit. I keep forgetting about this. You would think I wouldn't forget about this, all things considered, but I keep forgetting that they're giving up some free stuff. So like, bro, I need to go and get those shits. All right, let's get back on the quest. Mm. Ah, it's good to be back. Where my homies at?
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. The Abyss kind of threw a wrench in our relaxation, though. Still, spending time here really has felt like a vacation. The Kaholosaurs are so nice and so...
Oh, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. Our homies aren't, though.
Oh, and Atea's snacks were so delicious. She gave Paimon some for the road just this morning, actually.
What was she up to?
Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs, so not much has changed since we first met her.
Hey!
Sleep well last night?
There's my cutie.
Yep, this area is so nice.
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing. Later tonight, we can eat whatever.
Oh, she's so adorable!
Is absolutely delicious right off the grill.
Oh man, you speaking facts. Ooh, some fish.
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
And Kachina? Is she back as well?
Kachina fell in battle.
No!
But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
Excuse me. Okay, well, at least the team did win, so she's gonna get brought back. Cause man, that was what I was worried about. I was like, oh god, they're gonna let that little girl die, and like the whole team is not gonna survive. But no, all right, somebody in the team did survive, so we get her back. Thank God.
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes are bound to happen.
But still, though.
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up high.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of something that a lot of people who are fans of Dragon Ball Z talk about. That, like, they use the Dragon Balls around people so much in that series where it's like people dying kind of loses weight after a little bit in that particular series. Thank you, Spirit. And yeah, honestly, this kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Now, granted, it is a catch-22 because, like, if the whole team dies, nobody's coming back. But if one person survives, then it's like, they say, oh, this person fell in battle, but the team still won. So it's like, oh, okay. And they just, like, just scoff off the fact that this person essentially got killed. And I'm just like, bruh. Bruh. But I kind of feel it in a lighter sense, too. But I'm still like, yo, this kid, like, literally got killed in a war. Like, what the fuck?
Alright, thanks for letting me know. We'll head out in a bit. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there. Had me thinking it was bad news for a moment.
Same.
Nani, you said the Abyss
Ooh,
was
excuse me.
cunning just now, but it seems like the Abyss just wants to destroy everything. Like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack Kachina and her small team?
Very good point.
Not that Paimon wants them to be in any more danger, it's just...
Relax, I get it. The Abyss is difficult to understand, that's for sure.
I mean, they're just monsters and we need to destroy them.
Seems like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss isn't a living entity after all, so what capacity for logic or planning could it possibly possess?
Exactly.
But through our long history of fighting the Abyss, we've realized things aren't quite so simple.
Oh, for real?
500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Teyvat. You know about that, right?
During the age of Kanria?
That's right. Conria suffered greatly during that time. But so did every other nation in Teyvat.
Two things. I am just now finally getting to the point where I can probably pronounce that word. Second of all, this music is sounding straight up like Emerald Coast from Sonic Adventure 1. I'm just saying. This is what it reminds me of.
And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so,
Ad break!
the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground.
Oh, I think I know what that sludge is.
Black winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe.
So the Abyss understood the foundation of each tribe.
Exactly. We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct, but its methods are, in truth, marked by intelligence.
Motherfucker.
We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom, and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning. Almost like it knows you inside and out.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it, even after all this time. Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various Pyro Archons we've had over the years. Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days ago. We totally fought them off.
In other nations, I've seen how much effort it takes to truly eradicate the Abyss. But yo, what about her aunt? The people of Natlan live in its shadow every day. Wait, it's Natlan. Yeah, I have to remember. It's Natlan. It is not what I thought it was pronounced. Who knows how long it will take for this war to end?
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to get to this point.
Every battle, every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future where we get to stop fighting. Responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden. Everyone in Natlan views the war differently. But I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all who fought against them will become a story for the ages. To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic.
I agree.
Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know?
You can do it.
We have to. Not only for ourselves, but for our future. Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip can wait until Kachina's back with us.
I'm so glad.
Not going anywhere.
You know, I may be wrong, but I feel like the Abyss Order has not been a major topic since Mondstadt. No, I think you're right. I think other than briefly getting brought up, like when Dainsleif shows up, or whenever the main character's sibling is talked about. Other than that, like, yeah, the Abyss really has not been a big thing, if memory serves. So I think you're right about that. I could ask Angie to be for sure, because she's definitely my encyclopedia on the lore. But yeah, I'm almost positive this is the first time where they've been at the forefront. But I'm okay with that, because yeah, it's nice that for once it's not the Fatui fucking shit up over here for once. That being said, I have no doubts that they may show up in some form or fashion while we're here. Wait, can I teleport? Oh, hell yeah, I can. All right. I just realized that thing said 800 something meters. I was like, yeah, no. Hell to no. Pre-render? Not pre-render. Damn, everybody but her? Oh, that's fucked up.
Of course.
They ain't let no one else in the team die?
Welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their moment of glory.
That's crazy.
Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
I really appreciate the extra effort they went into expressions with the Natlan characters like that.
She doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center
Like,
of
they're
attention.
so anime. I love it.
Looks
It's
like we're
beautiful.
just in time.
Kenichi, you're here!
I keep wanting to say
Mission ran
Kenichi.
longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about the incident with your tribe, Mualani. Is everyone all right?
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up her sleeve, by the way. She's just as strong as Kachina made her out to be.
If only I'd been a bit more perceptive.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
Yeah, it's like, I love their expressions.
We'll out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the ode of
But for real
resurrection.
though, they really let everyone else on her team survive except Kachina.
Follow my lead and you'll be fine.
That's
Let's
crazy.
go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
They could have at least let the other kid also need to be revived too. Exactly. Bro, I keep forgetting that the Saritsa is the Cryo Archon, so I'm like, well, we know which one we're gonna be seeing next. I guess that's why we said we gotta get the Abyss into the spotlight right quick, because it's gonna be all Fatui for the next freaking nation.
That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Yang, is that you? What was that? Don't tell me it's not gonna work. Oh, this is amazing.
I could not find Kachina within the...
Ah! No! 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 Where is my child? Where is my daughter?
What?
Fuck! I knew they were gonna do this! I knew it!
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected...
That scene was beautiful, but...
But something went wrong.
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all.
Oh god, here we go.
The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times.
Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your
Right.
guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Tell him, girl. I can't wait for her to come out.
But who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared and ran off.
Fuck you!
Why would the YM...
Stop talking shit about my child!
Even if she was on the winning team.
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Hi, Taiga. Literally, that tone of her voice was like, no, that's Taiga Aisaka, like straight up. But yeah, fuck these two. Man, let me slap them. Matter of fact, man, give them a freaking...
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
Right!
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You...
Ooh.
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suck?
Whoa. You need to chill.
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the Wyab interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Fuck you! You know, Spirit, it wouldn't surprise me. The Power Archon seems to be deep in thought. Why is she putting a stop to the commotion?
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No, she's been waiting for this moment for too long.
That's right.
No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first person to stand up and face it head on.
Please tell me that, like, maybe she actually survived and is, like, crawling her way back. Like, maybe she got injured. Maybe they thought she was dead, but, like, she survived and she's, like, making her way back.
We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine.
Right.
We'll find out what happens.
Yeah, like, let's talk to the team that actually was there. Like, motherfucker, you weren't strong enough to win to even be able to have a chance to go. So let's hear from the people who actually were down there. When you shut the fuck up and sit in your seat.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself.
That's right.
But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
I didn't.
Oh, no. Don't you backpedal now. Don't you backpedal now, you with your punk. Ooh, lower hammer.
The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch. My goodness.
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
He needs some milk!
No, of course not.
Yeah, all of a sudden you cut now, huh? Freaking can't speak. Woo!
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
Get him!
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
Facts. Get wrecked. You was talking all that good shit a second ago, and then you got kicked in your chest.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friends sooner, you should join the investigation. So, what do you say?
Bet, let's do it.
I'll join.
I love it too.
Come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Actually, it's funny that happened because my boss said something like that today. Because, like, I'm so used to working in places where time is of the essence and you can't keep customers waiting. And this is like the first job where I've worked where I deal with customers where, like, patience is more of a virtue. And so she straight up told me that, like, take my time, you know. Oh, I was like, why are you waving in the background? Why are y'all cheering? This is not a time to be cheering, my dude. Somebody died and they didn't come back to life. I'm gonna need y'all to chill. Yeah, missed opportunity, Hoyoverse, for correcting those animations for the situation. But anyway, and like she said, if somebody gives you beef about it, you know, throw it back at them and just be like, well, sorry, I'm kind of understaffed right now. You see, I'm the only one here. Do you know anybody who needs a job? Like, you know, hey, you want to fix the problem? Holler at your people that need a job. Bring them over here. Let's get them interview. Let's see what's up. And then we'll have more people and then we won't have this problem. And when she said that, I was like, yeah, I can't even argue back with that. Like, so I know they can't argue back with that. Because, like, yeah, all right, you so mad that you gotta wait a little bit because I'm the only one here? All right, bet. Go hit up one of your homies and that needs a job and have him come up in here. Let's get him interviewed. And then we'll have another person in here and then it won't be no problem. Oh, you don't want to do all that. Well, then I suggest you shut up and be patient. While I get this person's freaking trailer hitched up safely so that way they don't have no accident.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have a chat.
Yes, ma'am.
Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions, let's part for now.
Damn, I can't wait for her to come out.
Did she just ask us to come along?
I ain't gonna lie. Look, y'all know I don't even know if I can say wailed, but I have only like went out of my way to buy primos really for one character. We already know who that is, but I ain't gonna lie, especially if when she does come out, I do the trial and she's actually like really good. I gotta have her. I gotta have her. The sad thing about it is I worry because oh god, I worry because there has yet to be a pyro-based character that I feel could that could even remotely be considered to take the place of my lovely fire lawyer. I worry this might be the one to do it. And I would hate to do that. I love my Yanfei. I have worked so hard to get her to where she could be on almost equal footing with all the other 5 stars. But I'm not one to ignore the obvious that if Pyro Archon comes out and be a crazy good main DPS, like I can't ignore that. It would hurt me. It would hurt me, and I would definitely be trying to find her a place in another team and get my use out of her somewhere else. But damn it, if I'm not worried that this might be the day when she comes out, it might be the day where I might have to. Man, I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that, bro. That's gonna make me so sad. I'm gonna cry a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. But we ain't got to that point yet, so we gotta worry about that.
I believe she did. Let's go. I'd like to know what's going on myself.
I don't know why you surprised she asked us to come along. This is not the first time we worked together with an Archon. Be fair, if Yanfei has to be replaced, yeah, it's like I will say that I do feel like
the situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her.
Yeah, I guess when you put it that way, I feel better about it. That like if the time comes where Yanfei does have to step down from my main team, at least it is for the Pyro Archon, like literally the queen bee of her element. So it's like no other character that has Pyro even came close to making me want to take her out of my group until the Pyro Archon came out. So I guess if that is in itself a fucking honor. Cause yeah, like I can't think of any other Pyro character that I even dared to consider replacing Yanfei with until she comes out. She's gonna be the first one. So thank you for that, Spirit. I feel a little bit better about it now. Like I still feel sad about taking her out of my team, but the idea does feel a little bit better in that, hey, it's only because the literal queen bee of your element came out. I'm sorry.
There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I do consider the thought of Fidina taking the place of Kokomi. Like, once I get Fidina all the way built up, the thought is there. The only reason why I haven't really done it is because 1, I haven't built Fidina yet, and number 2, because I have to always remember to switch her to Oshia in order for her to do healing. And like, what if I go in there and I start trying to heal and I forget, oh wait, I gotta switch forms, because she always is standard in the other one, the black outfit. I need her to be in the white outfit. You know, so I'm just like, I'd rather keep Kokomi there, so at least I ain't got to worry about all that stuff. That's an extra step I don't need. That's why I feel like that's never gonna happen. But I thought about it.
Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of.
I still can't get over the fact that like their Pyro Archon gets chosen by battle, not the Heavenly Principles.
She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection.
I need my daughter back.
She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her
I know,
joy.
I love her hair too, but I need my daughter!
Her every step of the way, but
This is the first character that's been in this game where I really felt like, this is my kid. This is my kid.
Lose ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means a great deal to me, Mualani. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could.
So far, she seems like a good leader.
But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are.
Oh yeah, I'm really liking her right now.
Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new.
I wonder how to pronounce her name.
Rules of our nation.
You mean
the Sacred Flame, the foundation of our resistance against the Abyss. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight,
Welcome back, everybody, from the break.
There will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
Oh, that was a way better camera angle than a lot of the ones they've done.
The former seems to be the lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel. But we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
I mean, you're absolutely right, Kanich. Like, it may sound cruel, but at the end of the day, this is a war. So, like, you do kind of got to think about that. Like, I'm watching My Hero right now, and, like, without spoiling or anything, it's like, they're basically in a war right now. And, like, yeah, you really do have to think about it like that. It sucks. It really does. But now, I know how to say his name. It's just Kanich. I keep wanting to say Kenichi, but it's just Kanich. I'm talking about her, the Pyro Archon. I haven't quite nailed how to pronounce hers yet.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you. And unlike Kanich, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful, is it?
Nope.
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences will be equally painful.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem.
This is also true.
It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils.
Right.
Either way,
you gotta weigh it out and see if maybe you have to find another route.
Will be the same. Belief in the pilgrimage will waver. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them. To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. And in the meantime, I've made efforts to strengthen each tribe's defenses. Then, we have to find another way of strengthening the sacred flame to keep the abyss at bay. This won't be easy. I'll need time to figure out the best approach. I understand your anger, Mualani, but I hope that provided some clarity at least.
Well said.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
We
Aw,
could
man.
always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the sacred flame.
Not a bad idea.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked.
Fair.
Without the chance to fight the abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and
True.
competitor numbers will drop.
Alright, yeah, when you put it that way, yeah, it don't make no sense to do that.
The amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
So, essentially, the Abyss has taken Kachina hostage.
What happens if you stay in the Night Kingdom for a long period of time?
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? The
I need to
Night
get my
Kingdom
hair cut.
is something similar. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story. Your sense of self will be devoured, until eventually you become one with the Sea of Souls. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed.
I am worried right now.
You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame. I will go search for Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not return. Knowing that, do you still choose to go?
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
I mean, to be fair, also, she hadn't lost a single time she went into the Abyss, so I feel like if anybody definitely need to go, it's her.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her.
I volunteer tribute. Damn right.
I choose to go as well.
Traveler? What do you think?
This isn't how it should end for her. I promised she would have the chance to learn from me.
Understood. Then I'll support you in any way I can. The Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can extract an ancient name from the ley lines. If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom.
Don't we know the ancient name?
You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls? Can we even go there?
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way
Oh, bless me.
However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
Thank you. It won't be a problem. Just let them try.
So, Hyman's the only one who's scared? Well, if you're going, Traveler, Hyman's going too.
Paimon, we have faced... Okay, I don't really know how bad this is. It sounds like pretty freaking bad. So, we have at least faced things on about the same scale as this. I mean, hell, if we think back to just Fontaine, let's think about the shit we faced over there. Like, bro, come on.
Lali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wyab. We call it the Spirit Speaker Stone. It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Hell yeah!
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, But your fellowship and courage are what will truly decide the success of this operation.
Oh, don't even worry about it. Time to squad up.
You're the ones helping me. I can only focus on one thing at a time, after all. Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Why?
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
It's kind of complicated, but looks like we're really making a name for ourselves.
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate.
You know quite a lot about me.
Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can talk about that some other time.
I can't wait for that conversation, honestly.
This would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance. But there are important things to be done.
We'll get to it when I get back.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will. That's what she asked us to tell you. She said you'd know what that means.
She already
She
passed.
would come so soon. The flames of her life force. I can feel them flowing within the talisman. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. We're supposed
Oh
to
man, so they just had her pass between acts.
But don't worry. This talisman means
Oh wait, okay, no, she hasn't pet. Wait.
I'll take good care of it. And once this is all over, I'll pay Atea a visit.
Okay, maybe she hasn't passed yet. Damn, the girl with the cowboy hat, the jig. Ooh, God.
Contending fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
Can't wait for her to come out either.
Even now, the production of contending fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy. And we're currently at the breaking point.
That must be why we can't. Wait, does she have an animo vision? I was not looking. I'll try to catch it next cutscene I get a chance to look. But maybe this is why we can't resonate with pyro here yet. As
things stand, the pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution. But you chose otherwise.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices.
That's right.
Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
You mean?
Yes. Come with me.
What does she mean? Damn. Bro, we only in Act 2 and this shit's already getting deep. I mean, granted...
The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the Abyss, but it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyeb have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us. All we can do is support them.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not right.
Like, can she come back though?
If not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame. I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Can you come back, though, or is it like a permanent decision?
Archon, it's the Fatui!
Oh, come on! Are you serious?
The Archon of Natlan.
What the fuck?
A force to be reckoned with.
Whoa!
Secret of the land.
The first?
Is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
Ooh, damn, the
In
shades.
times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
Well, yep, so much for the Fatui not being involved with the plot for once.
Assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
Woo! We both did. Oh! Ooh! And of course, it's freaking Pyro against Cryo. Oh, this is going crazy. Damn. This is nuts, bro. Also, Dragon Ball Super Tip. I would not be concerned if they actually got crushed by them. Let me guess. Yep, running like a punk ass.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Damn, bruh. That was kick ass. But also, what the fuck? Them motherfuckers just like, I knew eventually they were gonna show up probably. But still.
Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat.
I mean, she still kind of won, though.
If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Whatever his motive, We should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again, and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Nightwind.
Oh.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him.
For
I'll
real.
need to investigate further. Kanich, go to the Masters of the Nightwind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Lali. She should know.
Of course, I'll head out.
You know, Spirit, now I'm starting to wonder if maybe you're right. Those two dudes do work for the Fatui.
But
I'm starting to wonder now.
Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
So she permanently gave up her. Oh, what the fuck? Are we about to not have a Pyro Archon? What? What? Bro.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Can't see her vision from here. Kachina doesn't have that much time.
Have faith in the Archon.
Yup, she's Animo.
Confrontation.
Well, confirmed she should be a playable character. Oh god.
Head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Everyone really hopes nothing goes wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Off of looks alone, I gotta have her too. All right, real quick while we already up here, before we go anywhere else, I seen it in the cutscene. I was like, let me go ahead and get that. Thank you. Was it a lucky guess, or maybe you just have a really good eye? I think you just have a really good eye. Damn. So yeah, if she can't get her power back, either they're gonna go the route of Fontaine, where there's just not gonna be a Pyro Archon, because they haven't done they haven't done the thing where it's the next one's chosen, or someone else is about to be the Pyro Archon, or she's gonna be able to get her power back. But the way she was talking about she should have got a picture while her hair could turn into flames, sounds to me like she's not gonna be able to. All right, hold on. Okay. So, I see I gotta use one of these guys to get up here. Oh, fuck. Alright, I think I might have to change to a... This is the one thing I'm about to pull out my other characters because, man, I don't feel like going through this. That is the one thing about Natlan that, like, now somebody said, one of my Genshin mommies has said this, that they feel like Hoyoverse made exploring be kind of behind a paywall. I don't know if I fully agree with that, considering the fact that Kachina is a free character and having her helps you be able to traverse and everything too. So yeah, I don't know if I would quite say that, but I do get where people are coming from with the fact that, like, there we go. It's like like having more characters that often are probably going to be 5 stars helps, but still. Oh, well, see, here we go. Wait. Oh, okay. But see, but then, yes, like, but then they really can't say that, though, because, like, there are ways.
That's Wina, the tribal chief.
To get up here. It's a little more cumbersome if you don't have a lot of those characters, but it can be done.
Jessica.
Nice to see you again, Wina. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
That's right.
Ha!
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision.
I mean, the Pyro Archon is the one to say we need to go do it, so...
The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wina. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day. If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
I thought you might say that.
Like, can we also mention that the Pyro Archon literally sent us on this mission?
Wina? This doesn't seem like you. Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
Why is he being a dick?
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place.
Oh, what the fuck?
Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task.
Bruh.
If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay? It's not like we have a spare.
No, we're totally gonna shatter it.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts, so we slowly got to know each other that way. Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe, too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Damn, it's gonna be like 3 or 4 characters that I'm gonna need to get from this freaking nation.
Let's get back to business. Wina, how do we use the stone?
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts.
Why am I so hungry, bro?
Is like a tiny fish swimming downstream. In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Who that?
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe. He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Okay.
Bichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way, and I'm sure you'll find him.
Thank you. We'll go look for him there.
Let's go.
Good luck. I hope everything goes well.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah, that must be him.
Wait.
Hello there, are you Bichama?
That's me.
Oh, okay, that's somebody else.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible?
We gonna find out together.
No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request. After
Okay.
I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
I
That's not a
understand.
problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
Don't be suspect, my guy. Don't.
I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I'm saying.
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get 2 things for me.
Alright.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
I think I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Right. I need 2 chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore. Anyway,
You better
it'll take
not.
some time to set everything up, so No need to rush. I'll see you in a bit.
Or if you double cross us.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina. We're coming for you.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total. Deal?
Deal.
Wait, really?
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask.
All right.
That's everything. Here you go.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Vichama mentioned.
This music hitting, bruh.
Excuse me. Do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here and we'll see what we can find.
Thank you so much. We'll wait here.
Oh boy. Is he only gonna find one?
Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one.
Can we find it in the wild?
There's all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Perfect! Thank you. How much do I owe you?
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both.
That's
Here
it?
you go. By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him, then? How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
Do you know what happened between them?
Uh-oh. Backstory.
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team, and managed to beat back the Abyss several times. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage, and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition.
Oh boy.
Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon.
And let me guess, none of them survived.
To let him stay behind. It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught. Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything.
It was an impossible situation. It doesn't sound like it was his fault.
Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything at all. I've tried convincing him to move forward, to stop dwelling on the past. But the shadow of Malco's death hangs over him still. The Abyss has caused so much suffering, and some wounds never heal. I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better. But, anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime. I would really appreciate it.
Little do you know, we actually kind of working on something. Alright, so this thing could do the Sumeru jump thing.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor.
Could I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Are you seeking your friend's ancient name for the same reason as us?
Yes. After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
I need to get another dual sense controller.
The Pyro Archon said all
I get so worried about having a white controller.
One with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the
I really
end.
feel like when I do upgrade my looks, that part of my outfit is going to be having a more crop top look. Because I don't know, I'm just kind of digging my model having a shorter shirt.
Please collect them. Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
I've fought a lot of Abyss in my time.
What's that golden thing? It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Let's get it.
I swear by my sword.
Ah. Uh-oh. Ha! Make it rain. Freaking Abyss mages.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
I should have covered my ears when I saw the flash.
Oh, because of storming. This has been interesting. And I forgot I didn't change my characters back.
Quick, take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Uh-oh.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
The Abyss is corroding his body.
Oh, shit.
Going, you'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago.
Vichama, come on, bro.
Just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there.
I'll help buy you some time.
Thank you.
Ah! 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 I got you, Vichama!
This power.
Hanging in there?
Ugh. I can't hold it back much longer. We're running out of time.
Malco. No, why can't I find him? Why?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Sea Lolly. Get back!
Oh gosh, she's gonna break.
Wait!
Aw, she's a bow user. Damn. I mean, I'm still get her because of looks, but.
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
Oh god.
That's what I said to get
Where's
back.
Vichama?
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Vichama!
Okay. I'll be more careful next time.
Hey, we focus.
Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama? Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still.
Oh.
And now... it's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
Vichama.
Man, that dude's gonna be pissed about us breaking that stone.
Over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing.
Huh? This is...
What?
Hey, Malco. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just... hard. Thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Is that Aaron Dismuke?
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me. Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes.
Damn.
Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case, Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Damn.
Was that a memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
That's a dumb question, but feeling any better, Vichama?
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy.
Okay, I stand corrected. It wasn't a dumb statement.
It also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced.
Yeah, you're right. Facing death like that, I think anyone would be.
For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning.
A more courageous way?
If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised
Damn right.
I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear.
Oh no.
Strange.
No! No!
As corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks to her, though, you are only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
That does make me feel better. You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
She infected?
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wyna the good news. Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
I think not, but we'll see.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wyna. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm
Sister?
here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes. You come with me.
I'll be just a moment.
Sister?
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister.
Oh.
Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story.
It feels like there's more to the story.
It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores. She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live.
Damn.
Strength of will pushed her to survive, but it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo sores. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next. Eventually, she found a way to...
I don't know about that with fist fighting, but alright.
And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker. It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom.
Yeah, that depends.
Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now than live with regrets later. That's what I say. Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Maybe to her it is.
Technically, I am going abroad, right?
Again with the excuses. We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
That's right.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
That's not what
I
happened.
feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something.
But I'm trying to save my daughter.
Anything else?
What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Not an option.
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die. That's not who I am.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
Is she losing control, though?
You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wyna prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
There's a kid to save.
Support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Yeah, they definitely seem like siblings.
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Yeah, but she wouldn't go for this.
All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone,
oh, here we go.
We'll hand it over. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
Bruh. About that.
If only Tonegif Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Let's call... Let's call up Venti right quick.
I see.
Yeah, that's quite a callback.
Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
Yeah, that's quite a callback. Boy, that was a long time ago. Yeah, it didn't occur to me I didn't change my characters back after the boss. Whoops.
Take heart. Victory will be ours.
Oh wait, 700 meters? Yeah, let's teleport. There's a waypoint there? Well, fuck me in the ass. We're about to go get that. Hold up. Not a lot of background for the characters. It's cool looking. You know, it didn't even occur to me. Hold up. Okay, yeah, that is sick. That is hella sick. Damn. Oh, let me guess. It's downstairs, isn't it? Alright, that doesn't open. The hell is this? Oh. Okay, well, good to know that's here. Okay, so the blacksmith is down here too. Interesting. Now, can I please go upstairs so I can get that? Hey, let me in. I just want to go upstairs. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. This place is hella confusing. Oh, hold on. Wasn't what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Or was it the one I was looking for? No, it was not. It was not. But maybe it'll lead to the one I'm looking for. Okay, so damn, all the shops are all in this stadium? That's kind of crazy. Kind of cool though. That's so we can actually explore the whole stadium. Why are there people still in the stands of the stadium? Nothing's going on right now. Aha! There it is. I found it. I found it.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
What happened at the stadium?
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
Facts.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, all you need to do is focus on your...
And it really sounds like she cannot get her power back. That's crazy.
To me.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Alright, so they're Electro.
I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate. So much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
Let's do it. We're gonna see my daughter. That was ominous.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
It's pretty.
I've never seen this place before. There's so many things in here.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose
Oh,
you
I thought we were
could
gonna
think of
see
it as a
Fatui or
hobby of
something.
sorts.
Yeah.
In Natlan, everyone grows
I
up
was
listening
like,
to
oh
the
god, here we
stories
go.
of heroes. And physical
They're
items
playing with
do
us.
a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony.
So feel free to take a look around in the meantime. If you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
Alright, we'll have a look. This is Atea's talisman.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely ever without it. The talisman brought her a lot of luck in battle.
Hey, there's a fishing rod here. It must have belonged to the people of the springs.
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman named Matavaru. I have his entire set of fishing equipment, actually. He and I met in a tavern. He told me about a particular kind of giant fish and his meticulous plan to catch it.
That's a common
In
plot
his
point.
eyes, I saw a hunger and a strong fighting spirit. To him, the sea was the battlefield upon which he staked his honor.
So, did he do it?
The next time I saw him, he was covered in scars.
Damn.
It turned out the fish he sought had been corroded by the abyss. He managed to kill the fish, but sustained a serious injury in the process.
Dang.
Which meant he could never go deep-sea fishing again. Can a fisherman claim victory if he fails to bring back his catch? That's what he asked me in the end.
Well, Paimon thinks he won.
That was my answer as well. The experience was far more valuable than the prize itself.
That's right.
In the end, he didn't want his tools to go to waste, so he gave them to me.
Wait, that means you also know how to fish.
Maybe we can go head-to-head sometime.
Or you come with us to fish out Kachina.
This fishing basket looks familiar.
This flower looks like it's thriving. You must be good at taking care of plants, Archon.
Make sure to handle everything with care. This cup, for example, it's heavier than it looks.
You sound like Tails.
Whoa, that belt is bigger than Paimon's head!
Literally.
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions and contests of strength. This belt is a symbol of great honor within the tribe. The association
In
of
our
strength
world,
might
that belt
also
is
be
not
the
so
reason the
honorable.
original belt was extremely heavy. It was difficult for even two people to lift. And even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it for any length of time would still leave them gasping for breath.
Sounds like it.
So the owner of the original belt, Kitera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy identical in appearance but far lighter in weight. That is the belt you see before you. He would often wear this version when training in order to protect his waist.
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear it all the time and show it off.
Could be either one. Aladdin?
There are so many jars and potions around here. Do they have anything to do with alchemy?
No, those belong to the Masters of the Nightwind. They're ceremonial tools used to amplify the ability to communicate with the Night Kingdom and the Wyab. Yamaya is an expert in this field, and she taught me a lot. Even though she appears stoic and serious, she actually has a keen sense of humor.
Oh.
The tools you see here are quite traditional. Her students found them outdated, so she passed them on to me. The contents of the jars aren't all that special. Oh, except the big jar in the middle. That's what she really wanted to give me.
What is it?
Ooh, must be something really cool. What's inside?
Grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although probably expired by now.
Girl. How you gonna waste grape juice like that?
The powder still needs some time to settle, so let's wait a little longer. Well,
What do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding?
Someone was
of
talking to
Natlan's
D-Luke.
culture now?
Yeah, if each item represents a different story, seems like Natlan's really been through a lot. Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future.
It's kind of how I view it.
But there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
Elaborate.
Once? Paimon's not sure she understands.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important?
I'd have to say all of them.
Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to exist. They become part of who you are. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination.
Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate. You're quite
Still missing
familiar
one
with that
nation, to be
concept,
fair.
I would
Yeah.
imagine.
That does kinda make sense. The future hasn't happened, but already exists.
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect the future.
So, ancient names record the past.
While the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy as formidable as the Abyss. To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine.
So, the first Pyro Archon created the rules of Natlan?
That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the Divine Throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan. Namely, a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood.
Interesting.
By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken.
Wow.
In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
So, it all comes down to the power of the Divine Throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother,
she's so
father,
cute!
younger sister, and the little Saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the two of you are really close. Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes!
The better statement would have been nothing divine.
It's alright. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket and eat it together. One
Wait,
time,
Paul has
I
a
didn't
brain.
close the
Ha!
door securely,
Ha!
and the saurians you were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end,
Kind of an
all I
interesting
could do was
concept.
comfort my sister and move on.
Wow.
Having an Archon that really is just like a regular person. You forgave them just like that?
Isn't that what being a family is all about? I think about that story a lot, actually. As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm trying to protect.
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted many beautiful works of art. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin. Ian-san, Mulani, Chaska, over here, please.
Let's do this!
Ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
Oh man. Got me slow walking. Here goes.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss.
Oh, damn.
I was waiting for the Wyab to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The Wyab saved me, even though its power is weakening, so I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Oh, this poor baby.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about me. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving.
Nah, girl. We coming for you.
Just knowing you care is more than enough.
You are a little baby. We coming for you.
I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final.
That's right.
I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve.
We love you, Kachina.
I'm really scared. Everything's so dark.
That's okay. You can speak on it, honey. You don't have to. You don't have to act tough.
I want to go home.
need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind. Not ever.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't call it quits now.
And I've taken on way stronger than anything can be down there.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form.
Let's go.
This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
I know. I'm prepared for that possibility.
Let's go!
All right, then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption. That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
No, I just feel bad for creating.
I would say, okay, then I won't tell you.
Them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger the party.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means a lot that you're willing to brave these dangers with me. And there's no time to lose, so let's get going.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Alright, time is ticking, let's go!
Be careful out there. I'll observe the situation from here.
Where's the... How do we go? Oh, it's upstairs, okay. Ooh, that music hitting. All right, y'all. Let's get ready to do this. I'm just trying to figure out what is up with the flying squirrel. All right, chat, I need your eyes and ears to make sure I don't miss any treasure chests. Well, eyes and ears, your eyes. I feel like when we went,
So we're underneath Natlan.
This reminds me of when we went to freaking End of the World in Kingdom Hearts 1.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins?
I don't think she's talking about the Saurians. I think she means actual dragons.
Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for.
I think that is Tails' voice actor.
These ruins have been abandoned for a long time, but with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around
Cause
here have
holy
somehow been
fuck, you
activated
sound like
again.
Tails.
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
I thought we expected that already. Just what I wanted to hear.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Adventurers live for moments like these.
Then let's go. We won't
won't let anything stand in our way.
I'll destroy everything that tries. Alright, who's the first one that wants to play?
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natland's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Such as?
Vegetable juice. Want some?
You know, Ian-san, Paimon feels like the two of us might not see eye to eye.
For the first time ever, we're seeing it eye to eye. Seeing it eye to eye, baby.
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Haga! Let's go!
My apologies. Now you shall perish.
Yeah! Ga! Feel the power of Archon! Case dismissed.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Illusion shattered.
Hold the line.
Oh, really?
Sakura swirl. Torn to oblivion.
Get wrecked! I'll show you no mercy. Well, shit. Here goes. Katrina Salisbury. Okay, well then it's not Tails then. It just sure sounded a lot like them. Ugh. Oh, great. All right. Seen it coming. Want some more?
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Now I can use her. Eat this. You're done. I didn't say you could leave. But perfect. So far, so good. Maybe I can destroy. Oh, okay.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
See, that's another thing, is I feel like there's enough of like the different creatures in the world where there's gonna be one nearby for however you gotta traverse the area.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the Abyss.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
We actually have to go in there? Okay.
Damn right we do.
Needs to psych herself up. Don't push her through before she's ready.
Travis over there looking all smug.
Hey, you don't have to drag Paimon. You're pulling too hard.
Looks kind of cool.
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
It looks so different from what I imagined in the stories.
There's abyssal energy everywhere.
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the
Paimon is not a warrior, you're right.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we really fall that far down?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed.
So we're just gonna jump out of there when we leave.
We'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
That's it?
Don't try to run away.
You really think that little of Paimon? That's not even why Paimon asked.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Like a prayer.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility's not great either. How are we supposed to find Kachina in these conditions?
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Down on my knees, gonna take you there.
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right?
What? Wait, does that mean you're...
Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I...
Bro, if we bring him back with us, I'm gonna flip my shit.
It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. Of course, it could only do so much. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more.
Dang, I guess that's not happening.
We had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk for me. Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power.
I smell a new weekly boss coming on.
I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form.
Or just a boss in general.
Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the Abyss.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Whoa.
Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route.
Damn. Like we didn't win into hell.
Not good. More monsters.
I can handle these punks. Oh, we won't waste no time. They're already almost dead. Just like that. Alright then, Jeffro, I'm not supposed to get too ahead of you.
Paimon can't see anything.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Well, it's really hard to not run past you because I'm having to just tap the joystick so I don't run too fast. Oh, that looks fun.
Did you hear that?
Thank you, Spirit.
Never mind. It was probably just my imagination.
Getting Kingdom Hearts 3 Demon Tide flashbacks here.
Paimon like that.
I heard it too. It was a voice from the abyss.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Whatever or whoever you are, show yourself.
Paimon just heard it too.
Come on out. Let's do it.
Paimon wants to get out of this place.
Damn, this is something.
We're here, Kachina! Oh, honey? You made it!
Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters.
Good idea. Let's go!
Let's get busy. Ooh, damn, they're aggressive too. Woo!
Hold the line. Torrent, bring her up here.
Just like that.
You're finally here! Thank you so much! That monster can appear from anywhere. It almost caught me a bunch of times.
Time to fuck up some bitches. Bitches fucked up.
To keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here.
Had a girl. You did so well. And most importantly, you weren't hurt.
Should we start heading back then?
This is too easy.
Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the Wayab with me? I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. And I know it has something to do with the contamination from the Abyss.
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well.
Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe.
Mm-hmm.
You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyab can extend their consciousness. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem.
We're gonna need to find all of them.
We can't just leave the Wyab to suffer. It's protected me this whole time.
Saving one is better than saving none at all.
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
What's wrong?
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again, telling me to abandon the Wyab and leave this place.
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long.
No, I'm fine. I don't plan on listening to that nonsense. I can hold on.
Alright, well, let's get moving fast so we can get you out of here fast. Where's the totem pole?
Just up ahead. I'll lead the way. Besides, I can still fight, so please, help me out a little longer.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the Wyab. Not because we have something to prove. You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach your limit. We'll be there for you. All right. The sooner we get this done, the better.
Right.
We've already come all this way, so we might as well try to get to the bottom of this.
Let's go. This way.
Time to go beyond! Plus Ultra!
All by yourself? That's too dangerous.
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. Besides, I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes. So go. Achieve your goal. And return to the world where you belong.
Thank you for everything. You're a true hero.
Thank you. No one fights alone.
I just came up with a new catchphrase.
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
Time to go beyond. Chaos Control! Yep, that's the new catchphrase. That's it.
Wyab, I'm back. My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab, can you hear me? Wyab?
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Wyab from answering our calls. All right, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
I'll help too, but something's coming up behind us.
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
Well, well.
Think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure folly. He tried to get in my way, so I disposed of him.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that.
You killed Malcolm?
He would have dispersed with or without me. Rather than worrying about him, I would urge you to focus on yourself. You may have defeated defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now, and it will be to your peril.
Whatever, you imperfect cell sounding wannabe. Are you the one behind all of this?
The power of the abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks captivates like a masterful work of art. I strive only for the opportunity to see it up close. I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up to the slaughter.
Shut up! You don't know what you're talking about!
That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power. Ancient names, pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth. They possess no power at all.
You want to see power?
The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Anything to avoid sharing power. Anything to avoid handing over the primordial gift to ordinary people like you. Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
See, this right here is why I could never be in, like, a story like this as a character. Because, like, you sitting here monologuing, I'm about to run your fade right quick. I'm about to catch you with that jump kick. I was feeling that way, too, when I was watching the recent episodes of My Hero Academia. There was times where the villain is just sitting there going on, and I'm just like, man, I would just drop kick your ass in the middle of your statement. It's like, fuck out of here with all this shit. I ain't got no time for that. I'm trying to whoop your ass and go home. So, man, I'm too black for this, man. I'm just gonna run your fade and call it a day.
Kachina, give me your hand.
I ain't waiting. Exactly.
Feel that? I'm right here next to you.
Thanks, Moalani. You're right.
And that's gonna be in my lore too. I thought about that too. With like, there's gonna be somebody who's gonna be doing some hella monologuing and mid sentence, they're just gonna get smacked in the face.
But you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our power.
What?
My friends are my power.
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down, it comes from our friendship.
Damn, I was joking and making a reference, but
but in our commitment to upholding that ideal, and in our decision to stand together and fight.
Well said.
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than two of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance, but you deserve what's coming to you.
you tell him.
There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us when we're together. It's time he got a taste of that kind of power.
If they only have me going here with the two of them, I'm okay with this. Yes! Ha! 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 Get wrecked! Ha! Ha! Your turn!
Check this out. Best of luck.
Two. One, two, skip to my loo. 1, 2, skip to my loo. 1, 2, skip to my loo. Skip to my loo, my darling.
We actually won!
You were saying that we don't have power? Nice job. Turns out he wasn't any stronger than the ones we fought in the past.
That's what he gets for underestimating you two. Fantastic work, Kachina. Absolutely fantastic. This makes me so unbelievably happy. I'm happy too, Mualani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Okay, on the realistic tips though, like, I'm glad that y'all having a good time, but let's do this when we get back to the real world. Let's wrap this up.
Huh? What's happening? My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world, but that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Wait, does that mean you're...
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption.
Oh, shit.
Still, seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the Abyss. It took years' worth of scars and lots of unnecessary suffering for me to understand that for myself.
Uh-huh.
The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone has a part to play. Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
Right.
Who are you?
Tupac, a warrior.
I didn't think it was gonna happen here. I thought it was gonna be some random thing or like on the side of the road or something. Oh shit! Oh shit! What's up, Tupac? How you doing, bud? What's good?
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the Wyab.
So this is where you be producing all them new tracks.
You shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Me?
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will be...
I have to see, like, did they...
Even amid everlasting darkness, our...
Like, did they do that as a reference?
Eternal.
And if so, alright, where Biggie at? Or Notorious. Yeah, just call him Notorious.
So many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew. So that's what happened.
What do you mean?
Wait, you know how he got killed? Yo! Tell us who the killer is!
They foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan started all the way back then.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to.
Does that mean you already know about this whole thing?
I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
Alright, bet. Well, let's go and get back.
It's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wyab first. Okay, that should be enough. Wyab? Wyab? Can you hear me?
Yes, my child. I can hear you.
Hear your voice, Kachina, my dear child.
I didn't know. That literally, bruh.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave, but we can't afford to stay here any longer. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name.
With their powers combined, they awoke the Wayub. Honestly, I'm gonna ask, can somebody clip that? Because that was just uncanny. That it pretty much said exactly what I said.
To improve my strength. One day, I'll live up to the hero you saw in me.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter what happens. You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you. Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you. Focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy.
I like that.
Now, you need only devote yourself to becoming a better you.
I like that. It's like, because you're so awesome, I chose to give you this name of this other awesome, these former awesome people. But now it's your turn to take that name to another level for the next person who's gonna have that name. I love that.
The story of your ancient name is for you to continue.
Yes.
Just like your parents, my love for you will never change. No matter what the future holds.
Hell yeah. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, I love this.
Thank you, Wayub.
It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion.
Thank you, Spirit.
But it is time for you to leave this place. The situation here is getting worse. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
I know we've never met before, Wayub, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
Alright, time to bounce.
We're out of time. It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to run!
It's a Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us!
I say, Oh, yo, they actually gonna have us like the legit outrun this motherfucker. Whoa! Oh! Oh, shit!
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here!
Oh!
Watch out for the falling rocks! Quick, through the middle!
Well, it's closing in. Oh! Woo! Pre-render! The hell we won't! Yes, we will! Nice! Everybody jump! Oh! What? 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 What?
You've done well.
Excuse me? What happened to you not having your powers anymore? Yeah, literally pulled a fucking Yang Xiaolong.
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here.
How did she regain her strength?
Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her consciousness did all that?
Every great display of power comes at a price. You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. We'll get you to a doctor.
Yeah, like...
Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler?
I'm completely fine.
Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Right. The Y-Up mentioned something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What is it exactly?
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
Alright, so once again, we're saving a nation, y'all. Here we go again. Well, so glad I went out of my way to get that teleport waypoint. I knew I was gonna need that again.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
Wait.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan. Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one.
Okay, cool.
All right, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
Guess because I'm not from this world.
She's been special like that. She can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
We don't know why, though.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course.
They have been highlighting it pretty strongly, so I think you're right.
I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Damn, we really doing this again. I mean, I always kept saying that they knew they would have to kick it up after Fontaine. So I guess there's really not much of a choice but to have this next nation be on the verge of extinction, and it's for a different reason. But at the same time, it's like, damn, we really are in this shit again. Like, fuck. I mean, yeah, but it's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like the other 4 nations weren't on the verge of being destroyed completely. Like, I don't think Mondstadt was gonna be destroyed. I don't think Lewa was gonna be destroyed. Well, okay, wait, maybe Lewa? I'm not sure. But Inazuma definitely wasn't gonna be destroyed. It wasn't gonna be able to progress any further, but it wasn't gonna be destroyed. But yeah, Fontaine was going to be destroyed. Like, everybody was gonna get turned into, you know, and now this place is about to be destroyed. So it's like, well, fuck. Save the nation, yes. Save it from being destroyed, that's a little different. But I'm okay with this, though, because it definitely puts the pressure on things.
Huh? No. That can't be true, can it?
Less than a year.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation.
And an Archon leading the charge to try to stop it from happening. It's like, well, that's definitely very familiar.
Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Mulan told us a little bit about that.
So it was like Fontaine was just a practice run for what we're about to do now.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today.
You want to call it peace?
This is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss. But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory, nor did they hold hope for the future. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
Huh? Wait.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time. Or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse.
No.
But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only
I was about to say,
A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your...
Huh? That was all part of the plan?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wyab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wyab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old 500 years ago.
So that means I'm one of the Chosen?
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wyab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wyab has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines.
Blame it for Tui.
Currently, Shilonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wyab, Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
That leaves 2 people left.
But we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go
Probably something you gotta find out for yourself.
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential.
Not too far off from what I said.
Determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development.
But what if they don't make it in time?
I can only trust in the judgment of the Wyab. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all.
Does that mean you...
You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Huh? Oh, right! All the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose: fuel.
Fuel? So back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited, but together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation.
I see.
By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the 2 worlds.
It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But aren't they all precious treasures? What about their stories?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the abyss. And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival.
Okay.
If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way, I still feel bad.
There's no need. Remember what I told you about time? The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. In that sense, we didn't lose anything at all. If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power just like the items once stored here.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime. Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubted you once and for all, Kachina.
Damn straight. Ooh, I can't wait to see the look on their faces when they see you walk up.
Now that I know the danger we're facing, having a victory feast doesn't feel right.
Yo, we got a victory today, though!
It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment. Alright, you should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
Like, shit, we did get a victory! We went there and lived to tell the tale! That's crazy though, she really gave up her power and won't get it back though. What? Is that?
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my...
I just want her to get her power back, yo.
I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. I can see it.
See you for the Hydra, I'll do it in just a second.
One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children, just like those warriors did for me. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
What's happening? Please tell me she's about to get her power back. Cause I'm kind of sitting here like, how's this plan gonna work if she ain't got no power?
Our nation is engulfed in darkness.
this. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise
Thank you for the hydrate.
future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt.
All right.
For Natlan.
For Natlan.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis.
Oh.
Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear.
This is heavy.
That's just who he is. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'm really hoping this is gonna end with her getting her power back.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. Oh, there has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
For Natlan.
No one fights alone. The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
You're like, I will.
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
What is about to happen? Like, come on. She has to get her power back. I almost refuse to believe it's gonna stay like that. Yeah, this has been heavy, bruh. They came correct with this story, I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no.
Where?
I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to deliver some medicine. I was about to leave, actually. But it's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just... well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Ah, well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can understand.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Of course not.
Yeah, she was super helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the Abyss.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
You can tell us anything.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take any chances.
So what you're saying is...
You deliberately provoked her so she'd take that impulse out on you?
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least.
No, I get why you did it. Makes
I'm
sense.
just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all I wanted.
But do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about this, or it'll be even harder to help her.
I respect your decision. Thanks for confiding in us.
I appreciate the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way to help her ease this burden. Anyway, I need to get going. Enjoy the celebration. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
I got you.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind their arguing?
They're trying to look out for each other in their own way.
In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault. Paimon's had enough of them.
Dang. Alright, really quick, before we go any further, where was that chest at? So I know I jumped downstairs. So let me go back upstairs. I think I came through here. Alright, so this is the way I came. Came through all of this here. Oh, I see it.
Take them. I have no need.
Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, that one was pretty cleverly hidden. That was on some hidden Mickey shit. It blended in so well with the background. Hey, 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 hey. Yo, Kachina, go out there and bust a move, homie.
To our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Well done, Kachina.
Yeah, facts.
Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
Where those two jerk-offs at?
With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person. I figured Kachina would have no trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
Exactly, yeah. We ain't forget about that shit.
It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
A little late for that now.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
So, what about you guys? Did you make it far?
Uh-huh.
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day. We got disqualified.
Serves you right.
Serves you all right. No sympathy for me.
Me neither.
Alright. There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal.
Yep, karma is a bitch.
Dear friends, I'd like to say a few words. Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and her companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing.
I mean, naturally.
From them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still.
Atta girl.
Let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Dion-san. They all helped the traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
I love this kid.
Well said.
That's my daughter. That's my daughter, bruh.
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so surreal.
Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion!
That way, I'll also become a champion coach.
Hey, please don't make fun of me.
I want to dance too. Hold up.
Ah, you're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
How did you know? That's Paimon's favorite!
Favorite?
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away.
That's right. That's right. Isn't your plan a little convoluted? No. Why didn't you get the heroes of the past to join you in this age?
Because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time, for in 500 years Natlan will be destroyed, it seemed too cruel.
500 years, yeah.
You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short. And beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now, and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous. I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. The plan could still work without them.
All right.
Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of course, none of her buildings are around anymore. Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her.
So that's the life you had to leave behind?
You feel loss keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end, no matter what I may find there.
That's actually what I wanted to ask. If you're already aware of fate...
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
Okay, alright, to the both of you, after everything that happened in Fontaine, what the hell?
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The past, present, and future coexist, and all are equally important. Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here and now. And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle.
Like, literally, we had a whole ass prophecy that we literally helped change. Come on.
This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well, 3 to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side, whatever it takes.
Surely you don't mean me. Nah, I figured that was coming.
Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable. It would easily make you an all-important figure in the upcoming battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new...
We gonna get an ancient name? Yo, hold on, we gonna get an ancient name? What? What?
Ancient names can be forged?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to 0. Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never let you fall. Just like
Hey.
I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs. This nation always honors its heroes.
You don't have to promise me anything. I just want to help out the people.
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one who will forge the name.
Oh, I can't wait.
I've forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
Yo, talk about putting some respect on our name.
Lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power.
Uh-oh.
Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now.
Huh. How uncharacteristic of a Fatui.
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to
No.
see just how useful you
Wait.
You heard something from here, didn't you?
No. That was not Aether. That was not Aether.
Oh, something else you'd like to ask? Well, our intel suggests he hasn't made any new movements yet. Although Kenichi's investigation helped us confirm that he's being aided by someone from the Masters of the Nightwind.
Oh my god.
We're closer to narrowing down who that may be, but it's still unclear whether this person aided the captain out of willingness or coercion. If you learn anything about this during your adventures, please let me know. Oh, something else you'd like to ask?
Yeah, I can see it. About, yeah.
The Abyss is the most formidable enemy in all of Teyvat. In the beginning, it took failure and tragedy to even begin to learn how to fight back. All of the methods you've seen in other nations were developed based on experience and insight passed down over generations. We know them to work, but few of us actually understand why. It's the same for the method we use here in Natlan. Ever since ancient times, elemental energy has been one of our most reliable weapons against the Abyss. As for the principles behind it, I'm afraid you might have to seek answers from someone older than the position of Pyro Archon itself. Oh, something else you'd like
And
to
that one
ask?
person back there breaking it down. You seen them flips?
That also comes down to the long-standing effects of the Abyss. Our people's survival is inextricably tied to the Wyab, but their power has its limits. They cannot offer our people the same degree of protection outside our borders. In fact, people who do decide to leave often suffer from memory loss and emotional issues. Everyone in Natlan understands this. That's why our people never leave without a good cause. Even if someone is left with no choice, the chief of their tribe...
Yeah, I got a feeling shit's really about to get crazy up in here.
We've always been very strict about granting that approval, since extending protection beyond our borders means consuming power reserved for our fight against the Abyss. Still, there's no need to worry. The Wyab extend their protection to all within Natlan, including visitors from afar. Oh, something else you'd like to ask?
I've got no other questions, milady. Okay, what is this? Is this part of the... Okay, so that's a side quest. Okay, so we don't necessarily have to do that right now. Where's...
Now, at previous victory feasts, you'd always find me in the crowd singing and dancing. But after what I found out today, it's too much. I'm still trying to process it.
It does feel weird seeing you so out of sorts.
Natlan's fall isn't set in stone, though, right? It's important to try and enjoy moments like this when they come along.
Is this another pearl of wisdom based on your adventuring experience?
Well, Paimon agrees with the Traveler. Everyone's come together to celebrate Kachina's achievements. That's gotta be a first.
You're right. Kachina looks really happy.
As she just stands there not moving.
Now I'm being the moody one. Ugh, enough doom and gloom. Time to shake it off.
Shake it off. Shake it off. Hey, she actually got up and started dancing. Let's go.
I've been through so much all at once. Everything still kind of feels like a dream.
Are you still feeling unwell?
Nope, all better now. I told you I bounced back pretty quick, so don't worry about me. I bet you guys must be tired, though. Make sure you get some good rest tonight. You gotta recharge so you'll be in the mood to have fun.
Yeah, let's go talk to everybody who was involved.
It's rare to meet travelers as strong and brave as yourselves. I raise my glass to you.
Appreciate it.
Anyway, my sister's already gone back to our tribe. She has patients to treat.
Oh, we actually ran into her on the way here and, well, Paimon just thinks she really cares about you.
Yeah, I'm planning on visiting home myself in a few days. To tell her and the rest of the family that they need to be extra careful. I just hope they take it seriously. The Abyss has likely sensed your arrival in Natlan by now. So exercise caution on your adventures as well.
They can't touch me.
It cost us a lot, but we got Kachina back safely, and that's what matters. There'll be even tougher challenges coming our way in the days ahead, though. We'll have to train harder, make sure we're in peak condition. That includes you, Paimon. I can do a special one-off session to show you the ropes. Interested?
No thanks.
Bruh. Where's there he is.
My apologies. I knew more than I let on.
Figured.
Everything comes at a price, and most heroes aren't people who set out to become a hero.
It's not wrong.
If you cling too tightly to your goal, you end up losing things that are far more precious. But in any case, we're now on the same page. I wonder how long before the two final heroes appear. From the Flower Feather Clan and the Masters of the Night Wind.
Is that who I think it is over here? Okay, no, it's a random person. Alright, I think that's everyone of interest that's in here to speak to. Wait, where is, can I talk to the tribe leader? Nope, can't talk to him. Dang. Alright, well, I guess that's it, chat. Oh, wait. Also, did they give me my primos? Oh. Hey! Now I can get used to that. Them giving you a whole 500 primos for finishing the Archon quest. I dig it. Let's check inventory, or not inventory, the handbook to see if there's anything there too. Yeah, buddy. Alright, I think that is everything for today, y'all. Alright, let's get up out of here. About time for us to wrap things up and get a little bit of rest. Although, there is still one thing I kind of want to take a look at. So we're at 30. Oh wait, oh, can't even do it. Can't even do it. Or can I? No, because I would need like 200 something more freaking primos. So yeah, no, we'll hold off on that. That's cool, that's cool. There was something else I wanted to check really quick. I can't remember what the fuck it was. No, I think that was it. So if anything, that gives me incentive to definitely work on doing the other things I wanted to do today, which we go back and get the rest of the stars in Spiral Abyss Floor 11, and my bad, Paimon. And start trying my best again in the Imaginarium Theater. So yeah, I think that is definitely gonna do it for, well, wait, hold on. One more thing. Last thing, I promise. I'd have seen if there was anything else in here. Nope. Alright. So yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight, chat. Let us get ready to wrap things up for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging. I know that ran a little bit long, but at least it was a good story. Like, Hoyoverse, this is how you do it. This is how you keep us engaged. Have a really good story with this so that we will actually be invested, where even if it runs a little bit long, it's fine, because we want to know what the fuck happens next. This is how you do it. So I hope they keep that going in the future. Hells yeah. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. I really appreciate it so much. And I hope you all had a great time. Definitely, if you did, I would definitely appreciate, you know, anybody who's not already following, feel free to follow and join the Chaos team and come and hang with us again. and it'll be a lot of fun. I can guarantee you that. So, alright, as Matt just put down there, the first raid message is if you are not subscribed to me, and the second raid message is if you are subscribed to me. Do consider subscribing because you do help out the channel, you help me out, you get wonderful emotes, courtesy of my friends Chuki Vanilla and Tiger Nezumi. And of course, you don't have to worry about ads. If you are going to do so, I highly recommend either using an Amazon Prime sub. You get a free Amazon Prime sub every month. I would be happy to give your Prime sub a home every month if you would like. And also, if you're going to pay for them directly, make sure you do it through the Twitch Direct desktop site. Don't do it through the mobile site. Don't do it through the mobile app because it will charge you more. And if you are going to spend money for that, I want you to save some money, if at all possible, that is. We are going to raid. Let's see. Who am I going to raid tonight? Yeah, mobile Twitch is a ripoff, exactly. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think we've raided this person ever. And if we have, definitely not for a while. Yep. All right. So we are going to raid. Narim-sama, who's playing Zenless Zone Zero. You can also call them Nana. Yeah, so yeah, new raid. But not new raid, because it's somebody that I do already follow and that I think follows me. But it is somebody that we haven't raided in a very long time, if ever. So yeah, we're gonna go and show them some love. They're playing Zenless Zone Zero right now. So we'll keep the Hoyo Live, or the Hoyo Life going, and Hoyo Love going. So yeah, I will see y'all on the next stream. Like I said, most likely we'll probably do some more Genshin in the near future. But I also still want to do some more Spider-Man as well. So keep your eyes peeled on that. I hope everybody has a great night. And remember the name, because where there's light, there's Shadow Terios, Chaos is power, and I'm out of here. For those of you who are new to the channel, we always end with a good-hearted Chaos Control in honor of my teacher, Shadow the Hedgehog, and a teleport to the next stream. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody! Chaos Control!